a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Puts one in the pocket. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Player one chases them down. Got their eye on the air. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fire. Takes a trip. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Yes! Drive impact for the win! Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Charges forward. Fires off in overdrive. Oh! Brushes that off and keeps going. Limited resources at hand right now. Donkey delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Goes end to end with a freezing hop. Nice damage. Just goes for it at this range. Oh, burnout triggered. Not close enough for the throw. Mexican Typhoon! Player two is dominating this match. One chance here may end this match. Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Their will to win is really being tested here. Doing some quick planning? Fires a blast. Gets a risky buff in. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Hold your breath. So, what's next? Long-range fireball to break the silence. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Manages to block the jump-in attack. KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Drops him hard. Low heavy, but no go. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Connects with the throw. Jump. Ooh, you never know what can happen. The overhead denied. Nothing stops this train. Putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Player two may be able to pull up. Yo, critical art now. Matches them. She don't even care how big the opponent is. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? That corner is starting to look scary. Player one can't let this simmer. Hits the drive. Crowns him from above. No one could have called that. Player two has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Start reads the jump in perfectly. Drops him hard. Player one has the life lead. Can they use it? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Who's it gonna be? Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Down to the wire. Picture perfect punish count. Decides to buff up while they can. Reads them. Taking stock. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player one takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Will we KO? Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Grabs and throws them away. Overdrive art. Goes for the jump in. What'll happen here? Just goes for it, and this untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
All right, round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Puts one in the pocket. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. The combo's there. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Definitely saw that counter coming. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Goes for the throw. Projectile to try and change the situation. Did well to get the buff in there. Gets the jump in. Reacts fast enough to get the counter. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. A drive impact could end it all. He's in there. Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 had an impressive round when managing their drive dish. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Got their eye on the air. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Throws them to negate the block. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. A quick breather. This may be it. Impaler. Barely hits them with a stop and pop. Will we see a drive impact? The throw is tech. Player 1 digs in deep to get that drive in. Burnout activates. Player 2, big time whip. Gotta be careful not to whip at the... Oh my god, they just choked it up. Clear for landing. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Too slow. A clean KO. Nice meter away. Closes it out. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Goes to the overdrive. Decides to puff up while they can. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. What's the play here? Puts one in the pocket. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build this brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 chases them down. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Feeling out the spacing. Was looking for that jump attack. One-check KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Last round, we saw some very solid zoning play. Can they keep that up and close out this game? Who will gain control of the match in the early going? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Player 1 can build off this lead. A quick breather. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Goes air to air and takes their turn. Jumps in. Smart play with the throw. Going in. They decide to take a breather to regroup. This is gonna hurt. Not much life left, but they're driving KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Watch out! Typhoon coming through. Gets a risky buff in. Buffs up. This side switch. Both sides get it. No way. No signs of running up from out of the corner. Turning them inside out and throwing them into the spin cycle. Are they going to be able to come? Goes to the air. Player 2 can't let this simmer. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Too slow. Trips them with a critical one. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Clutch, anti-air. Grab them. Hits the drive. No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. No one could have called that. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Looks to add more pressure by parrying the projectile. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Pressuring them in the corner. What are they thinking here? No good on fire. Trips them up. Condor Wind is fully stocked now. Billy's neutral game is now even more dangerous. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Gets the jump in. Knockdown. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Takes the chance, takes a big gamble, and rips out a raw super. This is the range where things get met. There's the drive impact that's going to get some. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The jump in catches them. Sandblast! Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Blossom! That's a counter. Jumps in. What's the next move? Burnout activates. It's a good spot to use the super. The Pale Rider hits. Now they've got him trapped. How's he gonna get out? Good. Player 2 in dire straits with poses him. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. That was a huge stun. They need KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Decides to buff up while they can. Fires off an overdrive art. Adding that to the mix will change the pace of the match and keep the opponent on their toes. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Throws them down. Trips them up. Puts one in the pocket. Backs them into the corner. Well-timed command throw there. All right. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Both players have near empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. He absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Taking stock. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Sticks the jump in. Not done yet. Tom adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other in there? Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Throws them. What's next? Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Taking stock. Player two has the meter lead. Impaler. He charges forward. What'll happen here? Full stock on the Condor win. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. The Condor picks a good spot to use the super. Freezing hard. Going in? Both life and super hard gauges are not looking good. Top throws them. How did they read that throw? This could lead to some big damage. A drive impact could end it all here. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? Exposes them. Fights back with authority. Can this drive bring them back? Checking with the fireball. How will they react? A single hit will do it. Gotta do better than that. KO. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.